Hello guys and welcome back to DrammaBear channel. I am aware that Gabriel Henrique has a new cover, and to be very honest with you, I was quite hesitant to decide if I want to make this react video or not, and the reason is that My All by Mariah Carey is my most favorite song of all times. Up to this date is the best song that Mariah Carey ever written and sang and produced. It is so beautiful and it is also so difficult to sing. So today's video is a tough one because although I'm a huge fan of Gabriel and I know how incredible he is, but I'm going to judge him just this extra harsh this time. That being said, I'm very excited, very curious, and let's watch it together now. Oh, the instrumentation is pretty terrible. Okay, that was beautiful. Damn it.
I'm thinking of you in my sleepless solitude tonight. If it's wrong to love you, then my heart just won't let me be right. Cause I've drowned in you and I won't pull through if not you by my side. I'd give my all to have just one night with you. I'd risk my life to feel your
his melism is beautiful also.
cause I can't go on living in the memory of the song. I give my all for your love tonight. Baby, can you feel me? Imagine me, I'm looking in your eyes. I can see you clearly, vividly emblazoned in my mind. And the earth so far, like a distance up.
There are a few things I'm gonna talk about, but I have to say he's doing such a good job. This guy, it's not fair. He's so good. That was a very nice variation. Oh, I want to sing along so much. Alright.
Give my all for your love
Well guys, first reaction to the video is of course, wow, what an incredible cover of the song and what is just, you know, explosive exposition of vocals that Gabriel is able to deliver. And I mean, this song is, I don't know, in my mind is one of the hardest songs to sing because like it has all levels of difficulty in his right. I mean, if you sing it as Mariah has it, you know, on her recording, you can always do your own interpretation, but you know, in this case, we're covering basically the original version by Mariah, and it has everything. It has very large range, so many transitions, so many runs. It just has just everything, and also the lyrics are, you know, so touching, so you have to also deliver that. It's just everything is in there. So already on that level, just huge respect to Henrique and what he has done with it. It's so impressive. If we were to generalize Henrique's vocals a little bit, you know, like overall, if I would say what I like about him and what impresses me, you know, every single time is just his range. Like this is just mind-blowing, and just to be fair is unfair, you know. It's incredible the range that he's able to freely move in and sing. It's then, you know, his runs are so clear and so fast and so fluid. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you know, overall, just the tone of his voice is very warm, it's very rounded, it's so well supported and perfectly played, so it's just really joy listening to him.
I'm thinking of you.
All of that said, you know, and still being a little bit shook by what we just experienced, to be very honest, do I think that this cover is the best cover of any song that Gabriel and Henrique posted so far? No, I definitely do not think that. Please don't come with forks and torches, you know, on me, because I will elaborate and try to explain why I think it is that way. Being a fan of someone and, you know, wanting someone to, you know, to reach their goals and be successful in their field, it is also important to be honest and clear and give a, you know, not being offensive or defensive, but just give a clear opinion. And you know, if you have also knowledge about certain things to share, to elaborate, we can open the topic. You cannot go around it. It is in a way a produced product. I mean, Henrique rehearsed it for some time. He certainly took a few covers of it, and he, you know, uploaded it and presented it as, you know, best representation of him and the cover of the song at the current moment. The first point, or critique if you want to put it that way, that I would like to put out is the lyrics.
And the one pulled through, if not true by myself.
I want to make it clear that I do acknowledge, of course, that he is not English native speaker, you know, me neither, so I really understand and can relate to that, and also understand that he, you know, don't even know the language yet, you know, properly. And we've been discussed already in the previous React videos that his English, you know, develops tremendously, pronunciation and just overall understanding. He grew so much over the years, and the last video all by myself, I really enjoyed. I could understand it very well. I think everyone has their own accents, and I kind of think it is very, you know, make it unique and make it in a way beautiful. But what I'm trying to point it out is a little bit of a neglect or lack of attention to the word. Here is a clear example where the disconnection for me happens, and it's clear that he doesn't know what he sings, and he allows words to drop out of the sentence. Henrique clearly says here, "cause I can't go which is, you know, very unfortunate, because, you know, the sentence is so beautiful and the word is very heavy and very meaningful, because it's like I cannot, cause I can't go on. Here is another moment where it has a similar issue. In this case is again he's following melody line that he knows very well, but not so much lyrics. He doesn't say that it's tonight. So this is where I would say it becomes a problem, and it's clear there is a certain neglect in it, which is make it quite unfortunate, because it is very fundamental to any song, you know, pop or classic or whatever it is the lyrics and the meaning behind it. And once again I'm bringing it up because it is a reaction to the, you know, a product, a YouTube video that he've done, and he definitely recorded multiple times. He could have lyrics in front of him, you know, if it's a problem. It's not just happen, you know, on live performance where you can forget the words, especially if you don't know them very well, or something, you know, might go wrong, whatever. It is something that I think just did not get enough attention, and I would really like for him to improve it. The next problem is something that actually I find very interesting, and I did notice it in one of his like more earlier covers, but I have not been noticing it recently in the last videos that I listened to. And this is something that he is speeding up, and he's rushing the music. Any song has its own beat, its own breath, and once you're in it, then you know you're like going along with the ride. It is always good to be ahead of the instrumentation, you know, of the instrument that you are leading the song. But when that happens, it gives you a little bit feeling of like something is off. You get a little bit like agitated, and it's throw you a little bit, you know, from this.
Emblazoned in my mind, and the earth so far, like a distance up. I wish you once enough.
This happens pretty much throughout the whole song, but you know, especially in this phrase, and it kind of gives you a feeling that he really want to get over this part and just hit those belts.
I give my all.
I really don't know what the cause of it, because especially that it did not happen in All By Myself, for example, that he doesn't have that problem. He's perfectly relaxed, he's perfectly along the music track. So I don't know what's causing it. Maybe you guys know it, please let me know. The last point that I would like to bring to discussion is, you know, just overall where's the channel is going, and what is, you know, Gabriel's artistic vision for himself, meaning that he's definitely very daring. He keeps bringing up the most difficult pop songs out there in the world. You know, doesn't matter if it's a male singer or female singer, if it's like Holy Trinity or whoever the singer is. But at the same time, you know, listening more and more of his covers, there's like this thought that is buzzing in my head is, you know, why always a MIDI track? You know, where and, you know, when are we going to hear his own artistry? And by that I'm meaning his own interpretation of the song, the way that he feels them. I cannot wait for the moment when he's going to ditch these ugly MIDI tracks and just get real musician, get a piano player, and just work together. How incredible that's going to be. If it's not, you know, original song that he writes, even the cover, just, you know, the interpretation of them, how beautiful would that be? That would make a real difference, you know, and in the direction where YouTube channel coming. So from, you know, just a casual I can cover it all and sing it all, to an artist with my own vision and my own cover, and I have, you know, this great voice that I know how to use, and I know when it sounds and work best. And that is actually something that people would really attracted to and would wanted to listen it for being himself. And that's what I see other artists on YouTube that do covers really succeed, is that they bring something new, they bring something original, they still, you know, blowing your mind with these vocals and originality and everything, but you can see their artistry, and you can see it is not just, you know, just another cover of the song, but it is your story. Yet again, as I said earlier, I don't really know what goals of Henrique's are. You know, it's absolutely possible that he just enjoying do these beautiful covers, you know, every week, and just enjoy himself and share his love with other people, and you know, he doesn't aim to be, you know, a superstar or anything like it, to have a massive fan base. If that's the case, it's completely fun and completely understandable, you know, it doesn't make it any less enjoyable. But, you know, seeing how much talent and how much potential the guy has, like the world is literally in his hands, you know, so if you wish, just take it all. So that, guys, I think pretty much, you know, summarizing my opinion about the cover. Did I enjoy it? So very much. Was I you know, shocked and astonished? I definitely was. Do I think it's his best cover? No. Do I think it's, you know, the best cover of the song? No. You know, and that's why I opened up this discussion with you a little bit, because as I said, this song is so difficult. It's brought up so much greatness of Henrique, but it also highlighted, you know, these little areas where there's a little bit of issue going on. If there's anything that you agree with, if there's anything you don't agree with, do you think it's important to have this sort of dialogue and conversation, you know, and feedback? Alright, enough ramble. I'm going to round up this video. I cannot wait to read your comments and read your opinions. I'm very open to everything. And as always, if you like the video, please hit a like button, hit subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next one.